Hello everybody and welcome back to Lake, where today we have got loads of parcels to
good morning, Providence Oaks.
send out again.
Positive or that's
It's very rare that it's a positive.
I wonder what it'll be today.
Nancy won't have a positive.
Actually, no.
I promise
Nancy,
you.
the floor is yours.
No way.
Yeah, Jack, I've got a pet peeve. Why do people start fake coughing when I'm smoking in my store?
Dunno, maybe they're
If you
asthmatic.
don't like it, just leave.
Thank
Maybe they
you
need
much,
their
Nancy.
groceries.
And, well, if you're asking, it's not like people have other places to go besides the smokehouse that you call a general store. On to the weather forecast.
Thanks,
Sunny
Jack.
in the first half of the day and some clouds in the second. Back to the playlist.
Sunny day, not so bad. Right, so turn the radio off there. Right, let's have a look what we got. Loads and loads and loads. I think we might have a parcel for Kay today, actually. 402, I think that might be her. Got one for Bert. We've got one for Robert by the looks of it. Got one down at the cabins again. Okay, different cabin. Okay, fine. Let's do the ones up the road first. Swing back. We'll do like a circle around there. Swing back down. Go to Jackson Street. Swing back down. Over to Vintage Street and Walnut Drive. I doubt anything very exciting will happen there. Then we'll fast travel down to Bear Creek. And then we'll fast travel down to the motel and go to the cabins. And then we'll probably do Bert at the end, I would imagine, actually. We'll just do that at the end, yeah. Okay, there's a plan. Again, see, they expect me to follow the rules of the road, and the pedestrians can't even stay on the crossings. And they have AI guiding them. It's not like they get bored. I think it's this one, 402. We shall soon see. No, 401 this one, actually, sorry. 401.
These look like bills.
They can't all be like exciting mail order packages, Meredith. Sometimes it has to be the bills. You're lucky you're not delivering junk mail. Maybe they hadn't invented that in 1986, I've no idea. I think this one is this one this time. Then I've got a package for, I think it's going to be for Kay. I still haven't met, like, Barry or the kids or anything like that. It's like, there's a lot of people that are talked about in this that you never see. So it was interesting how I babysat her kids and they didn't even bother, like, making up the kids. It was sort of like, go to her door and then you have to imagine, it's like, cut to black sort of thing. Like, why couldn't I see her kids? Maybe they're cute. Oh, package, sorry. I was walking to the mailbox then. Okay, so we don't have many packages today, just 2. So this is...
That's lighter than I thought.
Why is it lighter than you thought? You don't know what's in it. Maybe Barry will come to the door today.
Driving along the highway.
Hello? Friday delivery day.
Well, just call me Friday Delivery K. Okay, no, that sounded better in my head.
I love
Someone's
her
in a good
so
mood
much.
today.
Yes, thanks for looking after Max and Gracie last night. You were a real trooper for stepping in last minute.
Are they okay? Did they mention anything?
Are they okay? Did they mention anything?
Max did say I owe him pancake breakfast for the rest of the week, and Grace said she will never sleep again, but yeah, pretty much. What movie did you watch with them anyway?
So... Were you singing when I came up here just now?
Oh yeah. Man, Journey
Horror
is
movies
so
with the
good.
kids.
Those songs have been stuck in my head all day.
No, don't
That
be
sounds
mean.
great.
I know, right? There's just so much cool stuff being created right now, you know? I mean, Journey was cool. I got to know them through Barry at first, but I tell you, if Prince or New Order ever came to Portland, I would sell my spleen for tickets.
One spleen, two bands.
One spleen, two bands.
That's her sense of humour,
That's
definitely.
quite the potential dilemma.
Oh, and I haven't even mentioned Cyndi Lauper, or Run DMC, or Stevie Wonder. And before you go
absolute
there, I
classics.
know you're probably setting up a joke about spleens and Hammond organs right now.
I would never.
All jokes aside, though, I spent half the concert thinking about how I haven't really focused on my own music for a while now. Kids, work, all that stuff. So much going on. And I mean, I love tinkering, but right now, I'm not sure I'm even creating anything cool or just, you know, not even Barry is allowed to listen to my songs at this stage, to be
You
honest.
should do one on Sunday.
You never know until you put yourself out there.
I guess that's
Just
true.
do it.
I was thinking, I have a mixtape with some of my stuff, you know? Just something I've been trying out with my new synthesizer.
I'd be honored.
That's great. It's just something I've been playing around with. Don't expect any fireworks. And hey, don't tell me what you think yet, yeah? You'll be my secret special audience of one, so I can get used to the idea of an audience.
Any special reason?
Okay, don't tell anyone, but I'm thinking of performing a song on my new synth this Sunday. Holy crap, I just said that out loud. Dude, you are coming to the
Okay.
open mic, right?
Of course! That's great! Wild horses couldn't drag me away.
But act cool, yeah? No one else knows yet. See you there.
Sure thing. Back to my
Can't
own
resist.
journey for now. Haha.
Nope, ignoring that. Bye now.
She's my friend. She can put up with it. Okay, so what have we got now? Still one letter to do. Just need to swing by to the right on the way back. And then down to Crazy Cat. Mildred Jenkins, sorry. Block. Then go see Robert. Okay. What was that? Knocked the controller. So we just need to go right down here. Mount the curb. Yay! All the houses are on the left-hand side over here, so I'm just gonna do a bit of an illegal parking maneuver. Actually, I don't know. I don't know whether in Providence Oaks that is illegal or not. I think they're not supposed to go over to the other side of the road in the UK, but I could actually be wrong about that. It's been a long time since I parked anywhere but my driveway or the supermarket car park, because I don't go anywhere like where I park on the road anymore. Let's go around to Mildred's block. I don't think there's anything for Mildred. There might be, actually. I'm not sure. We're looking after her cats tonight. I'm glad that the game takes care of all that for me. Like, I don't have to remember any of my engagements. It just remembers and gives me a cutscene. It's lovely. I'm just driving my mail van around and it remembers all my appointments. Yay! Okay, so it's like the middle road I need to go down today. This one across the road. And generally I have been quite good to the goose. I feel like I could have driven that thing straight into the lake. I imagine there's quite a few players of this game where the first thing they will do is try and drive the van into the lake. Not gonna lie. Fairly certain that's gonna be a thing. Look at the shadow of the birds. They put so much detail into this. Like, in some ways they have, in some ways they haven't. Like, the windows don't have any, like, reflections or anything. Although, let me just check that that's not, like, me having terrible graphics settings. Oops. So, I could have it, I could have had it, like, on ultra the whole time. Vegetation, shadow quality. There's nothing about reflections. Let's turn it on to ultra, right? If I can. So in theory, this is better graphics settings now. Should be able to handle it. I can't believe I didn't even check that. Most games detect how good your computer is, but yeah, it's got all these pretty sun rays and things going on now as well. Whether that is properly using the ray tracing that my computer is capable of, I'm not certain, but yeah, you can have it a tiny bit prettier for like the rest of how long we play. However, there's still... The windows look a little better on ultra, but they're still pretty like blocked in and not much reflection going on and things like that. I expect that it takes a lot of like processing power and stuff to do windows that are see-through, or do windows that are reflective, or whatever it is they wanted to do there. Right, so now we want to fast travel to the woods, and we want to go and see Robert, see what he's up to. See if he's got those property tycoons off his back. Oh wow. Okay. Wrong way. Heal up. Wrong way. Let's go back. Wow, that was a cool turn. I like that. I have to turn, but I turned one turn too early. Okay. Robert, I'm here. Okay, he's not outside today. I remembered to stop before I hit the wheelbarrow today. The wheelbarrow with the world's biggest hitbox.
Meredith!
Hey, Robert.
How are you? I was away for a few days on an urgent job out of state.
I'm good. It's nice to see you again. Here's the mail.
Thanks, and likewise. Priority mail from Town Hall. Let's see what they have to say this time. Dear Mr. Harris, on behalf of yada yada yada, concerning Environmental Management Act 1213, yada yada yada. Wait. What? Listen to this. We have decided to postpone the construction of apartments for at least 6 months. We hope this satisfies you, as well as the many residents of Providence Oaks that contacted us with their unfiltered and enthusiastic comments.
Unfiltered.
It worked. The plan worked.
Enthusiastic.
Wow, great! So happy for you, Robert.
We need to celebrate this. How about tomorrow night? Steak dinner at Moe's. Or something else. On me.
Ah, I'd love that.
Great. It's gonna be fun. See you tomorrow night, then.
It'd be nice
Gotta
not
go now.
to
The
have to
telephone
disappoint
crews
him.
need to know the assault can be abandoned.
I wonder if you can date both Angie and Robert, or whether that goes terribly if you try. I'm definitely interested in playing around with some of the story options in this game. Especially because it's so short. Okay, well, I think the next place we want to go... Yeah, we want to turn around at the motel. That's... For some reason, I just find that an easier way to get to the cabins. I don't know whether it's technically shorter than going from the woods, but getting out of the woods is a bit of a pain, so... Maximum story, minimum driving. So I wonder if anyone will be in the cabin today then. Or this will just be a boring and rather irritating out of the way letter drop off. But yeah, steak dinner, nom. Kind of a shame that Moses is the only place to go. Right, it's a letter, so I don't actually need to go all the way in. I remember their mailboxes are all at the end of their driveways. That must be so annoying. I like have so much mail stuffed in that mailbox before I remember to empty it. I just have a letterbox to my house. I don't know, maybe, I don't know what the, like, I suppose you can put small packages in those a bit more easily and stuff. I guess. Let me know, those of you who actually have, I'll be facing the right way if I go to here. Oh, I'm terrible, I'm so lazy. But those of you that actually have mailboxes, let me know, like, what is the advantage and disadvantage to having a mailbox rather than a letterbox in your door? I imagine it's like slightly more secure not to have a hole in your door, although probably like not as bad as a cat flap. You know, I've never had anybody. I mean, people can try and jiggle the keys if you leave them in the door, so you can leave them in the door more securely, I guess, if you don't have a a letterbox in the door. I'm so much better at hitting the brake nowadays. I'm getting used to this whole driving malarkey. Oh, Bert's coming to see me. Okay, interesting. Was it a parcel we had here? Yeah. Oh no, he's not. He's off to his boat or something. I don't know. Bert, come back here, you little scoundrel. Back here. Go speeding off in your speedboat. He's a nightmare, this boy. Come on. Hello.
Ah, the waxworms have arrived.
Waxworms?
Ew. Have I been walking around with worms?
You sure have. They're just in time. I'm taking a boat to the island this afternoon.
Oh, nice boat trip.
Oh, nice. A boat trip.
Hey, you can tag along if you want, like your father used to, but I'm not helping you with any waxworms.
Oh, really? Sounds like fun.
Okay, we'll show up here at 4 p.m. sharp.
So I'm going fishing and then I'm going on a date. Wow, that's quite the schedule. Okay, well, let's get back to the post office. So we've got to go fishing, and then we've got to look after Mildred's cats, and then tomorrow night we've got the dinner date with Robert. So I'm hoping that that will be like a nice, cozy, romantic date. Oh, this is awesome!
So, is this a quiet day, or does it always take this long?
I don't think you get the point of fishing.
Fishing requires patience. We've only been here for 2 hours.
And that's the nice thing about fishing.
And that's the nice thing about fishing.
Yeah, there's a fine line between boredom and relaxation.
I find it hard to relax sometimes.
Fishing also requires silence.
I'm really late for the cats at this rate. It's 6 o'clock already. Chop chop.
Bert, can I ask you a question? Do you like Maureen?
We ought to be heading back home.
That's a yes.
It's been a fine day, and I thank you for the company.
I think Maury might be a bit much for him, actually. She might be a bit overly chatty. If Meredith's overly chatty.
Today's tape. Let's have a listen.
Oh, is that Mum and Dad? On the wall.
Okay.
That's a very clear recording from 1986.
Driving along the highway, headlights light up the signs. Thinking of what might have been. Radio keeps track of time.
I can hear some
Hello?
Hi, Meredith.
potential there.
Guess what I signed today?
Let me think. The monster deal?
Oh, yes. You are now talking to Steve Mitchell, CEO of a multi-million-dollar enterprise. But before I continue my insufferable bragging, I have a thing or two to say to you, about you. You've been a huge part of the success of this company, and I feel this is just the beginning. We're entering the golden age of personal computers, and we've got front row tickets. The past 2 weeks have made me realize that I couldn't have done it without you, and I'm going to need you even more in the coming years. So, here's a new monster deal I want you to think about. Become a partner in the company for 20% of the shares and a significant pay raise. Significant. The only condition is that I need your commitment for the next 5 years. So, there it is. Think about it, and let's talk about it more when you're back in the office.
This is a bit of a surprise.
Just let it sink in a bit. I don't need an answer right now. I have to get back to my $1 million lifestyle. Actually, no, I need to get cranking on lots of stuff. Talk soon, Meredith.
So one of the choices that I think you can make here is Meredith's career.
Good evening, feline friends. Aunt Meredith's gonna keep you company tonight. Come here. Kitty. Ow.
You don't just do that to a cat. You let it come to you. She needs to learn about cats, I think.
A postcard. From Angie.
Miss Meredith, I am so sorry I haven't been able to see you. It's just that I've been swamped organizing my not-so-timely exit from Providence Oaks.
That's sad.
I'm sure you understand. You've probably seen the foreclosure notice. That certainly helped expedite my decision to leave. Anyway, I'll be sure to drop your parents an address when I find a new place to settle down. Hopefully we could grab a coffee at some point. I'd like that. It was really nice getting to know you. I hope you found what you were looking for in Providence Oaks. I know I did. And for me, it wasn't Providence Oaks. Your mileage may vary. All the best, Angie.
Oh, Angie. Oh gosh, look at the packages today. There looks like there's a lot. Oh really? There's another one down there. Is it the writer again? No, it's like another one down there. How annoying. And one at the motel. I'm going to punch that creep in the face, I think. Alright then. Let's get going. So, there's one down. Each of the places I've got to turn the van around as well. Okay. Gonna be an annoying day for the parcels, I think.
Happy Saturday, everyone. It's time once again for a
Theo, positive or pet peeve?
Get this
Today's
done.
verdict is from Cheryl.
Hi, Jack. I went for a walk the other day and suddenly encountered a majestic stag. We looked at each other for a few seconds, and then he walked off into the woods.
Wow, Cheryl. I'm glad you could retell the tale. Stags can be dangerous. Today's
can.
weather might be dangerous, too. You'll need your raincoat all day long, and there will be a thunderstorm tonight.
I thought it was going to be longer with the weather. We'll turn this radio off. Okay. Right, so I think it must be the next door one then. Step it up, Meredith, it's raining. You don't want to be having a jolly old stroll in the rain. Well, maybe you do. Like, I think it would actually be a nice touch if, when it was raining, she put her hood up. I'm surprised no one thought of that. Maybe Meredith just likes walking in the rain, though. Maybe that's her thing. Okay, so let's... corner? That's too sad, but that's what goes down. I always feel so... Recently there's a store near me that's like... It's kind of like a you know, it sells all the board games and models, and it had like all the... Oh, I think I've gone past it. Hang on. It had all the like sort of board, you know, the sort of places where you go where you have all the Warhammer and the D&D and all the tabletop games, and they have like a place upstairs where you can go and play all of those, and they have like a little cafe and, you know, one of those sort of shops. Well, we had one of those in our town that shut down because of the pandemic. This is so sad. I'm so gutted about that. We go in the little cafe there sometimes, but obviously they just couldn't make ends meet. And like, when things that are a good thing, like the video store, that would be the only video store they have. And I know, like, that must be so sad not to then be able to oh, straight down here. It must be so sad not to then be able to rent videos without driving miles away. And having, like, she basically had the initial idea for something like Netflix. The fact that she was doing postal deliveries of videos in 1986, massively ahead of her time. That's how Bezos started off, mailing DVDs. You don't mind if I use your driveway? So, like, Angie is so ahead of her time, and I, as I say, I would love to just, like, at some point. I doubt I'm gonna have time, honestly, if I don't do it for the channel. But, you know, maybe at some point I will dig this game out and I will do a playthrough where I, sorry, before I smash into that car, where I help Angie out rather than helping Robert out. I don't know whether maybe I can help both, whether I kind of have to choose which love interest, because it was almost like as soon as I turned her down for the date and said no, I don't, I just want to be friends, as soon as that happened she basically lost the video store. That's a pretty harsh consequence. Where's all the rest of them then? Oh, there's a parcel down the main street. Okay. Should have gone for that first. Okay, well, I'll deliver the one that's right ahead of me. I never get town quite right. There's always something that I have to sort of double back on myself for. See, Meredith should be good at this.
These look like bills.
The postman problem. Oh, what? Ah, I forget the proper name of it now. Is it the Wandering Postman? It's basically the most... It's algorithmically the most ideal and optimal way to deliver like parcels down a certain street or around a certain shape or whatever. So it's kind of actually... No radio. So it's kind of actually quite interesting, I would say. Let's have a quick look at the map and work out what I want to do. Probably just go to the left and then do the letter and then the parcel. It's annoying, whatever. It's all just very annoying. I think I did the town in a very suboptimal way today. The travelling postman. Pretty sure it was the travelling postman problem. part of decision maths branch and you know, getting into the computer side of things. Okay, it's this house today. I don't think we've delivered here before. Oh, I thought that was like part of another house, but it's actually its own little house. I thought that was like a little shed or something. But it's like a little sort of, probably a one-bed apartment equivalent, but in its own standalone building. Not quite a trailer house, but not far off one. Okay, so now I've got a parcel to get delivered down here. Is that for Nancy today then? Ugh. Let's do some fake coughing when we go in. Fake coughing for Nancy.
Oops. Left the package in the truck.
I was too busy. No, you don't. I don't need to deliver the parcel. I just need to go in there and fake cough a bit. It's been ages since I got that far without remembering the parcel though. So I think I'm doing a lot better than I was. Been here since 1932. Probably her father's store then.
I managed to get the machine to work. Here are the pictures.
Thank you. I'm happy with how they turned out.
If you'd have picked them up earlier this week, you could have participated in a photography contest.
That's okay. I take pictures for myself, not to win contests.
You can probably only win contests like those if you're a professional.
Yeah, good equipment is expensive.
Yeah, you'd probably need an extra mail route to be able to afford it.
Doubt it. She's about to make mega bucks, potentially. Achievement unlocked. Shutterbug, apparently. Awesome. Alright, what else we got to do today? Okay. Turn the van around. And head on down to Mildred's block. And do a load of deliveries there. One at the motel, one at the Reynolds farm. Okay. I'm actually gonna go to Reynolds farm and the motel first. And do those on the way back. Because I want to mix it up a bit today. I decided. We got a dinner with Robert today as well. That's so exciting! Ah. I guess Jack didn't want to come out and say hi.
Okay,
oh, no,
fellow Providence Okians, it's time once again for the sent-in letters and announcements. This one's from our very own Maureen, or Mo, as we all know.
Hey, folks. Just wanted to grab your ears for a second to let you know all about the upcoming open mic night over at Mo's Diner this Sunday. That's right. Claim your 15 minutes of fame. Enjoy some swell performances and the usual good food and drinks for everyone. I expect to see all of y'all for a great evening, and maybe even some dancing. You know who you are. Come join the show at Mo's at 8 p.m. this Sunday. I'll come get you if you don't.
Well, you heard her, folks, and I'll be there too, so you better not miss it. Back to the music and to one of my favorite songs. Mail Carrier Meredith.
Farmer DJ Jack.
Farmer DJ Jack.
Seen any ghost drivers on the way here?
Ghost drivers?
Yeah, you know, people driving on the wrong side of the road.
Nope, haven't seen them.
Okay,
just me.
I was just wondering. Don't bother. I need to get back to the live show. See you tomorrow, I reckon. Bye now.
Bye, Jack.
Oh, and please close the door. Don't want to broadcast any mail truck noise. Thank you much.
So you just wanted to, like, shout at me about driving on the wrong side of the road. How rude. I'm trying so hard. Because to me, that's entirely the correct side of the road, okay? I'm just doing it how I was taught. I'm trying so hard, too. Okay, well, I've turned the truck around. Motel next, though, isn't it? So we may as well just fast travel that one. And yeah, I'm gonna blat this guy, I tell ya. Like, if he's... Gosh, it's already that time. Wow. Yeah, if he's gonna be rude to me again, I'm gonna smack him.
What on earth did these folks order?
We didn't even want to know with that guy.
It's the mail.
I'm busy.
Aren't we all?
No! Damn it! I almost had it. I almost fucking had it. Thanks for breaking my concentration.
Oh, take it easy. It's just a game.
Video games are supposed to be fun. I feel horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Maybe you should try a different hobby.
You know what? I can beat this damn game, and I'm not quitting until I have.
A lot more swearing in these last couple of episodes, worth. Good grief.
Good luck with that.
He's so addicted to it. I wonder if I had chosen like different dialogue options earlier, whether that would have been helpful to him or what. It's so dark. Wow. I wonder what the time is. There's a massive thunderstorm. Wow, okay. Oh right, I need to actually maneuver out of here and go down to the cabins. And then I need to go and do Mildred stuff. Mildred's area. Well, I don't think we're seeing Mildred today. She's along the front of the road there. Okay, so. It's a bit tight with that car there. Get out this way. Oh yeah, I can. I'm a ghost driver. Why didn't they just call them British drivers? Oh, they drive on the wrong side of the road. The worst must be if you somehow end up on the wrong side of the motorway and you've got that you can't actually correct it. That would be terrifying. I just didn't quite take that corner quite right. I am going a little faster than I probably would if it wasn't interesting. Let's put it that way. I'm not off-roading. Down this way, okay. Sorry, Laurie. She would be. Oh no, this is terrible. Okay, it's just a letter, and I think I see the post box. I need to hurry. A bear might jump out or something. We just fast travel up to where the woods start, and I might need to turn the van around, but then we'll just go back down this way. like I say, I think sometimes when you're driving on the right-hand side of the road, you probably would do a lot better. Because as soon as I see a car coming the other way, I'm like, oh, I'd better change what I'm doing. So I think sometimes you'd be better off in not quite so what's the word? So sparse a population of drivers, such quiet roads. Definitely. Wonderful, that's one done. I just want to go on my date. Yeah, then I've got a package to do. And then that's it. So really there wasn't much exciting stuff going on. So if you don't go either of the date routes, it's entirely possible for Meredith to not date anybody, go back to her old life and make a mint. So that seems to be almost 3 life options for her. To go off with Angie and basically make Netflix. To go off with, to carry on with Steve with Addin, which is not anything that I've ever heard of myself. Whether it was huge back in the 80s or something. But by 1991, I don't think that was still around, so...
What on earth did these folks order?
I do wonder whether that would be the right thing for Meredith. Because she's going to be signing up 5 years of her life. Bear in mind, she's already, what was she... Did I think she was 30?
No answer.
38, 40, something like that?
I'm calling it a day.
Yeah, don't blame you. Go have your steak dinner. Time for a steak dinner with Robert. I think that's the only thing we've got on the cards today. Then we've got Saturday. No, hang on. Yeah, today's Saturday night. Yeah, dinner date with Robert, and then Sunday we've got the thing, but that'll be next episode. So we'll have the dinner date with Robert, and then next episode we've got the open mic night at the cafe. So that's going to be an interesting one.
And so ends a week full of turmoil.
Are you happy it's over?
Only the Angels hadn't lost to the White Sox. That would have made it perfect.
Oh, I'm guessing that's because you would have made more money.
How much would you have won?
$876.34. Would have been a nice payday, huh? They're playing each other again tonight. Should I change the bet?
Sorry, Frank, but I really don't care about sports.
I'm not going to be
gambling.
responsible for him
Meredith,
winning or losing.
No problem.
Goodness
I'll
me.
stop talking about it. Or try at least. Have a great weekend, Meredith. Oh, wait. This was your last day. I totally forgot to tell you, but they still haven't found someone else for the job. So I guess you can have it if you want.
Are you serious?
Of course. And it's a great job. You know what? Think about it and let me know Monday morning when you return your stuff.
Oh, I've got a lot of decisions to make.
Playing the Yankees.
Good grief. I feel like... So I could have a life. I've already turned down a life with Angie. I could have a life. Still developing computer stuff with Steve. I could have a life.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. It's your dad again. How was your time in the mail delivery business?
Oh, hi, Dad. Well...
Yes, I could have a life with Steve. I could and add it. I could have a life with Angie, which I turned down. Possibly a life with Robert. And doing mail carrying still. And maybe I could develop my own projects while I'm doing that. So, or Meredith can. I'm role-playing Meredith, okay. So anyway,
I actually really loved it.
Awesome. Maybe you should just keep doing it. Worked out well for me.
Actually, it seems like they haven't filled the vacancy yet.
They haven't? Well, you know what I'd do. Oh, hold on, Meredith.
Let me
Go to
guess.
MIT to
Mom
be a
wants
mail
to talk to
carrier.
me?
Hi, Meredith. Sorry to butt in, but you're thinking about staying in Providence Oaks?
Hi, Mom. I'm not sure, to be honest.
What are you not sure about, dear? Are other people involved? You know, any interesting ones, perhaps?
Well, there are some interesting developments, yes.
Oh, there are? But are they really interesting enough to give up your entire career? I really think you need to think long and hard on it. Oh, hold on.
I have a suspicion Dad wants to talk to me.
Meredith, I just wanted to say, you need to clean the lint filter on the dryer every once in a while. If you never do that, it could burn the house down.
I think that's a metaphor. I'm not entirely sure what it means.
No problem, Dad. I'll make sure to do that.
Great, thanks. I sometimes suddenly worry about things like that in the middle of the night. And it's not about the dryer, of course. I want you to be safe. And I'm sure you'll be okay.
I'll tell the dryer that he's on your mind.
Thanks. And could you also pet him on his back every now and then? He likes that.
I like the
Oh,
humor.
running out of coins. Gotta go. Bye, Em. Take care.
Oh, this is hard choices.
I hope you don't think I'm a cheapskate for having dinner here. There aren't a lot of other restaurants around, and I'm pretty sure their food isn't better than Moe's.
Oh, he's got a nice shirt on and everything.
Don't worry about it, Robert. I love it here.
Thanks, Meredith. You're such a kind person.
Good evening, you two beautiful people. Ready to order?
Ladies first.
Hi, Maureen.
T-bone
Hard to
steak.
pass up a juicy T-bone steak.
Excellent choice, Meredith. And what would you like to wash it down
Wine.
with?
I think I'll have a glass of wine.
Gotcha. Robert?
The
I don't know.
usual
She
for
just
me,
likes.
Maureen.
She just likes
All
wine.
right, Robert. T-bone steak and a beer. Doesn't get any more lumberjack than that. Be right back, folks. Ashley, get the steaks out.
Maureen's the best. Did you hear about the open mic night she's organizing?
Yeah. Are you going?
I wish I could go, especially since I heard that Jack's gonna do a thing.
Jack? What's he gonna do? Give a lecture about potatoes?
Believe it or not, he's a very good
Oh my
ballet
goodness, I have to see this.
Jack? Really?
dancer. No, he's into comedy. Would have loved to have heckled him.
No.
Oh well, this is a good week anyhow.
Must be nice that the apartments are off your mind for a while.
Alrighty, here are your beverages, folks. I'm afraid the food might take a little longer, as a certain kitchen helper thought the freezer was a good place for storing steaks. I really should get one of those microwave ovens to defrost them.
No,
You
you
seem a
shouldn't.
little stressed. Is it the upcoming open mic?
Why should I be stressed about that? It's going to be lovely. And you better be there, Robert Harris.
Maureen, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I won't be able to make it.
I did not just hear you say that, young man. Oh, by the way,
Did not just
Meredith,
hear you say it.
I need to steal him for 2 minutes. He needs to check on some wiring for me.
Excuse me, Meredith. This is Maureen's jurisdiction. Have to obey the law. That tasted so good. Thanks, Maureen, for the fantastic blueberry pie.
You're welcome. It's my way of making up for stealing you away from Meredith. Ooh, I swear. She can give quite the stink eye if she wants, can't you, hon?
Oh boy, the world would be boring without her. Speaking of, are you gonna miss your daily delivery round?
It depends on who's on the round.
Oh, anyone in particular you don't like?
It's not right to gossip. So, I won't do that.
Ha, you're a better person than me. Oh well, small towns, can't like everyone. Can't avoid them either.
Do you think you'll always live here?
Nothing's for sure, but I like it here. I needed to change towns after my divorce. Everything and Every one reminded me of her.
I can imagine that.
But maybe I shouldn't bother you with the innermost feelings of a lumberjack.
Wouldn't be a bother at all.
Robert and Meredith, sorry to break up your conversation, but we're closing up early tonight. Gotta set up some stuff for the open mic night, and I can't use any peeping eyes.
Oh, okay, Maureen. No problem.
Let me get the check for you, so I can leave you two to your lovely evening.
Can you put it on my tab, Maureen?
Anything for you, darling.
Aww. Oh, that's
Thanks,
just...
Robert.
That's
Don't
nice.
mention it. You've helped me out so much. This is nothing compared to that. Now let's get going before Maureen gets her broom out.
Someone offers to pay, accept.
Meredith,
And then
thanks
make sure
again
you
for
offer
your
another
help.
time.
Not sure what would have happened if you hadn't come here for your mail delivery vacation.
Obviously, unless you don't really know the person very well, and then you might want to go halves.
I might actually extend my stay here.
Are you serious? That would be nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Wagons west. Good night, Meredith.
You too, Robert. But you're not leaving without a hug.
At least get a hug. That man is a nightmare. That's our date. Okay, well maybe Meredith needs to carry on with her career. So we'll just watch this and then that will be definitely the end of the episode. I could never have predicted delivering mail for 2 weeks would be like this. I've met so many new people. Some of them are really nice. Some of them a little less so, but all of them interesting in their own way. My temporary mail job officially ends tomorrow. It's changed my outlook on life, for which I'm grateful regardless of the actual experience. A change of scenery always has its upside. That probably also holds true for tonight's open mic at Moe's Diner. So much stuff is going to happen next episode. Oh my gosh, I can feel it. I can feel it all coming to a head.
Anyway, I love this town.
Let's go
You
straight
know
into
I
it.
do. So, I'm dedicating my last jokes to specific people here tonight. The first one's
Maybe
for
this
Maureen.
episode then.
A guy walks into a bar, and dozens of slabs of meat are hanging from the ceiling. So he asks the bartender, "What's up with the hanging meat up there, man?" So the bartender says, "Ah, you're new here. Well, we like to play a game here. If you can jump up and slap a steak, the house will pay for your drinks all night. However, if you miss, you have to pay everyone else's bar tab. So, want to give it a go?" "Nah," says the man. "Those stakes are too high."
Those stakes are too high. I like it.
This
That's
one's
good.
for our own newcomer, Meredith Weiss. So, a woman's driving down the freeway, but all of a sudden, she hears a local news bulletin warning drivers on the very freeway she's on. They're saying, "Please be advised of this very dangerous situation of a car going the wrong way." So the woman says to herself, "One car? Ha, why, there's dozens!"
I feel so called out. Oh.
Well, folks, wasn't that special? Now, let me know if any of you have any jokes about Jack, you hear? It's an open mic after all. It's actually time for a little break right now. So come on up to the bar for some of our finest concessions. We'll continue shortly.
Mildred, how are you? And how are the cats?
Hair looks nice.
Fine on both counts, dear. Thank you for asking. So, do you like the hair?
To be honest, it doesn't look that different.
Love it. That hairdresser did a great job.
Thank you, dear. Pity it's quite the waste of time and money, seeing as how I can't stay for long.
Really? What's the rush?
You see, my son decided to drop by, unannounced, and he's staying the whole weekend.
Oh,
news.
that's wonderful news.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, anyway, take care, dear. Now, where did he park the car?
This is where her son is Steve.
Yes, it's me, Matt Kearney, in an egg brace. Real funny, huh?
I must admit, it's at least a little funny. What happened?
Well, I was about to send the final boss, the Afterlife, but then the computer crashed. I kicked my foot out in anger and fell from my chair, and now I'm here looking like a loser.
I'm sure you'll beat the game one day. Don't give up on the dream.
I can't play like this, but I'm going to work out a strategy in the meantime.
Okay, Matt.
Dear people, none other than our own Kay Evans will perform next. She has been writing songs since she was a little girl, and I cannot say how thrilled I am to host her first performance of hopefully many to come. I am so proud of you, honey. Please put your hands together for Kay, everyone.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Hopefully she's practiced a bit. There was a lot of potential in that song.
And on and on and on and on. I pull up to a crossroads. I could drive on or go left, go right. Suddenly these choices make me smile. What if I just enjoy the ride? Life's a game of chance. For every break you get, you leave another one behind. Just as long as you keep trying, you will get there. Thank you.
That's a lovely song.
Darling, this does not happen a lot, but you have left me speechless. That was Kay, people. Another round of applause.
Yay, go Kay. Pretty song.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't leave when Reynolds started his nonsense. This kid can sing.
Oh, hi, Mr. Mackey. Yeah, she's awesome.
Well, it's good to see someone flourish, but I'd rather be home right now.
Maureen probably just like hooked him with his own fishing line.
Isn't it fun to step out every once in a while?
Smoking a pipe and reading a proper book is the only acceptable way to spend a Sunday evening in September.
I kind of agree with him.
Bert,
I'm not really into
so
pipes,
much
though.
for coming. I know you'd rather be somewhere else right now.
That's okay, kid. I don't regret it one bit. You did great. But ladies, if you'll excuse me, I'm out of here.
Good night, Bert. Thanks again.
And now for an announcement. I'm serious, so hush now. Now, you all know that Kay has been working here at the diner for quite a while now. In fact, she was my anchor after Stan left us. And I think the time has come to formally announce right here that I will put your name above the door of this place, honey, where it belongs. Kay's Place. Mo Kay's. We haven't settled on a name yet, but there you go. Another round of applause.
How about
and have
Kay
some
and
drinks
Moe's?
with us.
Mokays. How did it feel to be up there?
How did it feel to be up there?
Oh, it was so great to be performing again. It felt amazing. I'm all over the place right now. It was such a rush. I will definitely be doing that again. If they let me, of course.
Kay's Place, huh? Congratulations! That was quite a surprise.
Yeah, I told you. Mo asked me like a gazillion times, right? Kind of felt right this time. We haven't hashed out any details, as you might have noticed. But it feels good, you know?
You know what? Whatever other choices I make for Meredith, and whether they go bad or good or bad or whatever, I'm just happy to see their friendship be good and to see Kay happy. It's really amazing.
I have to hand it to you. You were great. I have to go in a bit, but let me know when the next gig is, yeah?
You're not leaving already, are you? The fun's just starting. Oh, wait. Of course. Big day tomorrow, right? You know what you're going to do?
Honestly? Well...
Wait, I'm not good at this stuff, so I just want to say was good to have you back these past weeks, Em. Really good. You just do what you feel you have to do. I'm just glad we reconnected. Promise you'll keep in touch, whatever the outcome, yeah?
Of course.
And remember, time marches on.
Time marches on
Kay.
across our faces.
Thanks. For everything.
My lovely people, the time has come for the open mic part of the evening to end. Ashley was going to do a ventriloquist bit next, but I just heard he hurt his hand back in his cabin. Let me thank you again for joining us, and there's plenty of food and drink to go around.
Ashley is clearly meant to never be seen. More advice. Gosh.
I sure do hope they're keeping things proper in there while I'm taking a breather. So, you had fun?
It was great. Kay was amazing.
You said it. Oh, that girl is so talented. Oh, I'd give my big toe to be able to do what she does behind a keyboard. Oh, sheesh.
I'm still thinking about your news about handing over the diner. Kay's place, huh? That was quite the bombshell.
That's my style. I've mentioned it to Kay, yes, many times since Stan died. She probably thought I was joking half the time, honestly. I just want to give her the option. It's hers whenever she wants it. And if she doesn't, that's fine too.
Yeah, but how do you make a choice
I'm still trying
like
to decide
that
things.
if you don't even know what your own situation will end up looking like?
Something on your mind, hon?
I don't know. I'm feeling a bit weird about tomorrow.
How did things end up with Kay? You could tell me to mind my own, of course. It's just that girl is like a daughter to me.
We talked, yeah.
We really reconnected. I'm happy we did, I think.
We really reconnected. And I'm happy we did.
Listen, you're two grown women. And if that's the choice you two ended up on, I can only respect that. Speaking of choices, you've got a big day in the morning, don't you? Know what you're gonna do yet? Stick around? Move back?
Honestly?
No clue.
No.
I still don't have a clue.
At all.
Sounds like you're feeling a lot of pressure.
I guess I am.
You know what I've found? Screw clarity. You don't need clarity to make choices.
How so?
How so?
I swear. People these days seem to think that because they can calculate and approximate, they can clear up the secret to existence. Like life's a game you can win or lose. Pretending you know exactly where future you wants to end up. And plotting that out for the rest of your life? I'd almost say that's arrogant. Not to mention boring. The beauty is in not knowing, if you ask me.
Maureen, you're a very wise lady.
But how do you live your life then?
Want to know my advice? You take that one first step and see where it leads you. You can never truly predict the one that comes after, and whatever path you take will come with its ups and downs. There will always be joy, and there will always be regret. But that's something to be thankful for. That's what makes life yours, doesn't it?
That was beautiful.
I'm still not sure I know what to do, but I'll try.
You'll be all right, huh? You just keep checking
I don't know what to do.
Right. And if not, just take that first step, you hear?
I feel like I might need to just carry on this until the very end, no matter how long it takes. I don't know. I don't think I've got any more mail rounds to do. I think I've done all of the mail delivering now, so I think it's all just going to be cutscenes and choices now. So I think we'll just keep going, even if it takes an hour and a half to do.
Thanks for everything.
I best get back inside. You take care now, Meredith Wise.
I needed that conversation.
Maureen.
I needed it too. Okay.
Good morning, Meredith. You won't believe the weekend I had. Saturday, I placed a bet on the Angels and won. But they played again yesterday, and I let it ride, and then they lost. They're playing again tonight, and now I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, Frank, the pattern is obvious. You're a gambling addict beyond salvation.
Haha, Meredith. I guess you're right, and I guess I don't mind. Speaking of gambling, I bet you're taking the job, and that's not just because you're wearing your coat.
I love the coat, Frank.
Okay, let's stay. Let's stay.
Yes, I want to wear it a bit longer.
Fantastic. So you'll be delivering the mail today? I'll give HR a call and tell them the vacancy is filled.
Not so fast, Frank. It's under one condition. If you get in a predicament with Walter Morgan again, you're on your own.
Ha, you got it. I'll have Morgan for breakfast. Now, let's get to work. The mail doesn't deliver itself.
So we decided that. So I'm guessing...
Okay, let's see what today's weather will be like.
P.O. people, good morning. Today's weather will be nothing short of gorgeous, and I can't wait to go outside and head out to the acres. But not before sharing, you know what?
P.O. positive or pet peeve?
I don't need callers for today's P.O. positive. I'm picking it myself. I'm talking about Moe's open mic last night. I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I did. And I'm sorry if I offended anyone with my jokes. Well, no, actually, I am not sorry. Not sorry at all. Thank you much, Mo and Kay, for hosting it. It's just one of the things that makes Providence Oaks the best place in the world. Have a great day.
You tell him, Jack. What's this guy up to? Wait, is that Robert? Yeah, Robert, I'll pull over.
Okay.
Hey, Meredith, sorry about that. I hope it didn't scare you.
I would have hated that, because I hate it when people drive around me, like, weirdly. It really wigs me out. Okay.
Hey, Robert. What's going on?
Well, this is gonna sound super awkward, and hopeless, and desperate, and probably a lot more things, but I don't want you to leave. I've decided a while ago that I'm done with stuff like this, but I guess it's not something you can decide.
Aww.
Robert, that's so sweet of you, but I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that. Wait, what? You're not going?
Yep. It's nice here.
Oh, wow. Okay, great. Well, I might as well blurt it all out. I like you. A lot. I didn't want to give in to it. I've been through a rough breakup once. And
but he
I
didn't
didn't
want to
risk
go.
ever feeling like that again.
So, what do you propose? That I just get in your car right now?
I wasn't gonna propose, but yeah, Meredith. I'd love that.
Okay.
We want to kiss before this ends, right? Yeah. There we go.
Coffee at Moe's?
And a piece of pie.
That's so cute.
Sorry for butting in, folks, but I've got a special treat for y'all. I just updated my playlist. This new song is from our very own KF.
And that is the end of Lake. I could probably do a couple of other different playthroughs. As I say, one where I leave, one where I get together with Angie. So there's definitely some replayability, but that was so cute. I loved playing that game. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it too. If you did, then please, obviously, as always, do leave me a like below. And if you'd like to see more from the channel, see what I get up to next, then please do subscribe. I hope to see you soon. In the meantime, please look after yourselves. Keep being awesome.